Hey there everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery, and today we're going to make a fairy house out of this big chunk of wood. And I've got this base here for it to sit on, and also a door which is kind of thick. I probably should have done it out of a smaller piece of wood, but we're going to put that on here as the door and put a couple of little pieces of trim on there just at the bottom. So hopefully you're going to come on, and we are going to use a little bit of clay, but we will not be able to paint it today because it'll have to harden in order to do that, but we will roll it out so you can see what I do with that. And then we've got some yellow, which I need to shake up. Hey, Miss Lori, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. Let me shake this good. It's been sitting over there for a while and in boxes and stuff, and I just know it's going to come out, you know, cruddy on the piece of paper. I'm trying to get me a little plate over here. All right, so I've got a little plate. We're going to put a little bit of this on there, and we're going to put a little bit of blue. Hey, Sandra Green, how are you doing? And I'm going to use this beige, I think is my color. I don't know. I'm looking for a stick. It's good to see you and Lori here. Thank y'all for coming on, and anybody else who comes on. I'm on just a little bit early. And then I've got some brown here that I won't really be able to use very much, but I want a little bit of it on here. And we're going to paint these pieces of, I don't know, they're really stir sticks, okay? And they have some lettering on there, but you can't see it because it's white. And I'm just going to paint the side that does not have the numbers or the lines on there, the blue color. And let me see if I can move this. I was doing something earlier. And we don't want it on our actual house, so I'm going to move that over and the bottom. And I might need some more blue, but we're just going to put them on here for right now. And we're going to paint those. There we go. We're going to paint them blue. I probably should have done most of these because there's a lot of them that it needs. How far are you from Round Top? An hour and a half. I guess that's about how much it is, an hour and a half. Not too bad, huh? I'm closer to Round Top. I'm not close to, what do you call that? Canton at all. It's like 5 hours to Canton. But I had fun. It was fun. I don't know. I may want to... Let me see. I'm going to see what it looks like to take the stain off. I kind of like it. Has a little bit on there. It's kind of cool looking, so I'm going to do that. Have you ever been to Round Top, Miss Pat? All right, those kind of look good with the wood pieces on the, you know, underside where we can see the wood. Hey, Miss Kim, how are you doing? Thank you for sprinkling, girl. All right, so I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to do the one. See, can y'all see the numbers on that? Gosh, a little bit. You haven't? Well, it's big. There's like what the girls were saying, down one part of it it's really expensive, and on the other part is a little bit cheaper, and that's the part that I went in, the cheaper part. But let me tell you, I thought they were still expensive. I bargained with the one lady on the gourds, but I still you know, I didn't want to pay that much for those, and I paid like $5 a piece instead of $6. Well, $6, $7, $8 less than she wanted, or whatever. So I was disappointed by that, you know, that they wanted so much. But she said she had some, like finials, you know, or spindles type of thing. And so I may go back whenever they have them. She told me to call next week. So I don't know if I'll go back or not. But she said she's there all the time, though. So we'll see, won't we? But it was good to meet Sage. Y'all know Sage and Teresa from Suburban Country Charm and Charm by Sage. I had a good time meeting them, and I already knew Angela from another event, and she was there also from Rock Pepper Scissors. I posted some more photos because I forgot to do it. I'm making a fairy house, or I'm trying to. Let's put it that way. So I have to do these so they can dry. But since I'm pulling the paint off of them, they will be dry. So we're going to see. I'm making blue fingers right now. But I need a lot of these to go on top of the house. So we're going to see if it looks good. I don't know. I saw something, you know, on Pinterest, and I wanted to try to make it. And this is my rendition of it. So we'll see. And see, I used, even where this is a piece of the handle, I'm using it anyway. Smurf fingers, you're right there. This is really kind of a purpley blue color, isn't it? So it does look like Smurf. So I've got different ones. I just went out there and I just cut these a little bit at a time in the package. That way they didn't like go all over the place. And hopefully I've got enough little ones, because you're supposed to, well, at least I'm going to do it this way. Some little ones and some big ones. So we're going to see if it comes out cute or ugly. We're going to see. So I don't know if y'all like this or not. Keep going back to the same spot, don't I? Guess it doesn't matter which side you do when you're doing the one that doesn't have any numbers on it. And this doesn't on this end because these are the handles. Hey, Bonnie, how are you doing? Hey, Bridget. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Came on a little early. I don't have too many more to go. This is terrible. Now, I might want to do just a lighter version of this for the house color, instead of a different shade of blue. I was going to do brown, but then I think brown accents on the windows and doors would be a little better. Hey, Miss Patty, how are you doing? We are making a fairy house, because I know you just got here. I don't know if it says it on there or not for y'all to see. Of course, it does later. Alright. So I don't guess it really matters what these look like, because I'm going to, you know, get the paint off. Yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday. And I'm glad that I went. because I might not get to go, you know, another time. Thank you for calling, Miss Minnie and Connie. Man, these are a mess. Messy. Messy. Love the pics of your wild day yesterday. Yeah. I did a lot of pictures, more so when the girls got there. I wasn't really taking very many. I was taking a few of the books and stuff like that. And a few things because I was waiting on them. They said they had had a late night the night before and they didn't want to get up. I don't know how they were awake that early, to be honest, because I was messaging her, hey, Elizabeth Bauer, how are you doing? There's my bestie, Elizabeth. Gosh. I miss you. I wish you could have gone with me yesterday. You were jealous. Well, I didn't know if I was going to be able to go or not. I really didn't mention it. You know, and then I decided to go last minute because I was able to, since, you know, I'm not doing anything right now. So I just went on. It was fun. I met Sage with Charmed by Sage, and I met Teresa with Suburban Country Charm. No, to me it was not better than Canton. I mean, to me it wasn't. It had a lot of different stuff, but it was weird. You know how Canton was just like a whole big old field or whatever? It was not like that. It was like some, and then there were streets. I say streets, I don't know. Little roads or whatever in between some, and then some trees, and so you thought it was finished and it wasn't, and it was just different. I don't know how to explain it. I know it. That is why. We had so much fun. I know. I didn't have you or Marie there to be with me and have fun, but I did have Angela, and I had, and Angela was there too, by the way, with rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, Marie. I would have liked Marie to have gone with me too. All right, let me see if we can get some of this paint off of here. Yeah, we had fun, didn't we? Oh, I like these better, taking some of the paint off. You like Pepper? Yeah, Angela is so sweet. And I talked to her a good bit while I was there. All right, so some of this you can see the pieces through, some of them you can't, and that's okay if some of them are a little darker than others. Lord, this one's got some fingerprints on it. Let me see if I can rub some. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have done a couple, then wiped, then done a couple and wiped. But that's okay. This will be all right the way it is. Just trying to get most of it off of here. Yeah, I didn't even know Angela still had her page because I thought she had, you know, shut it off. And she said somebody liked to go live, so she stayed on there. Fairies have fingerprints. Yeah, I guess they do. Alright, so this is pretty good. I don't know if Let me try to get these cleaned up. My fingers are bad. Hello, Elizabeth. I know you would. We would have had so much fun for sure. After we left the Junk Gypsy place, you know, we went on down the road and then we saw them again, but we left them again. So we didn't stay the whole time with the girls. All right. Now I'm going to take what's left and I'm going to put some white with it. Let me move those, and then we're going to put some white in there. You're for sure wanting to go to Round Top. It's worth it. It's worth it to go, but it's further away to Canton from where I live. It is closer. It was only an hour and a half or so. It may have been less than that. I don't know, to get there, but it was quick. Of course, I wasn't driving. All right, so we're gonna do this and we're just gonna paint this, okay? So it's gonna kind of look like, what is that color? The color I can't ever find clothes to match, I know that. Periwinkle color. But since it's fairies, we're gonna do blue. I'm getting this on my shirt, but a couple of specks of blue ain't gonna hurt nothing. I'm just gonna leave that right there because I'm gonna put some yellow in it so it'll look like the window has got light through there. We're just gonna see what this looks like. Now I'm only gonna do the front of this, because on the sides here, I'm just gonna pretend that it's wood color. All right, let me dry this. We might need another coat. Yeah, you'll definitely have to make a trip down here, Elizabeth. I think it's like halfway in between, well, it's probably closer to Austin. At least I think it is. Because it's like 2 hours from Austin where I live. Hey, Vicki. It's okay. Girl, my eyes need new glasses. I'm having an issue with my glasses. If I move it up on my nose, I can see y'all a whole lot better, but then it moves down. It's very irritating. All right, let's see what this looks like. This is pretty good. This is pretty good painted. So let's see here. I'm going to take this little brush and we're going to do this. I'm going to go on the blue because I didn't exactly do a square. So we're just going to do it this way. I'm going to do a square for a window. We're going to see if we can make this look cute. I don't know. Beautiful color of blue. It is a pretty shade of blue, but I've gotten clothes in it and you cannot find anything to go with it. But for this project, it'll be okay. All right. Let me see what I can do with this. We're going to dry this part. Thank you, Valerie. right, and I do want to make, I'm going to try to do it with a pen first. We want to make a circle. It's just easier, and then I'm going to paint it black so I can put the little trim around it with the with the modeling clay. Let's see here. Now this just gives me something to go by. Of course, I probably could have done it without it. With the paintbrush, it's easier to do the round circle. All right, so that's pretty good. A black circle and a yellow square. So we're gonna do that. Let me dry that part too. So did y'all have a good Thursday? I hope you did. I came on a little early, but I did. What is that? It's sticky. Is that stuff from the... That's weird. Y'all had that happen? Here's the door, okay? This has a darker side and a lighter side. And I'm going to put the darker side on here. I kind of like it the way it is. I'm not going to paint the door, but I'm going to paint these two pieces the blue color. Let me just see. Yours was busy with appointments. Well, I hate that for you. Probably needed the dark color on here instead of the light one. Don't you just love it when I just do it with my finger? It's just easier. Today's Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday? Oh, I was sitting here thinking it was Thursday. Well, I'll be coming on today instead of tomorrow then. That was weird. I was thinking yesterday was Wednesday and then today is Thursday. I might come on tomorrow. I don't know. That is so funny. I thought today was Thursday. Well, I'm just losing all track of days, I guess. All right, let me see. Got to get me another thingamabob here. I'm going to have to buy some more of these because I'm getting low on them. I got one more stack to put in the little container and that's it. Yeah, when you said you were on early, I was like, yes, you are. Yeah, I am really early, right? It's like, what on earth is my deal? All right, let me get one of these. Now, I like the wood on this just so it'll look wood, you know, like wood. You're right. And I just wish that I could get a job. All right. So I'm going to put this at the bottom. And I knew today was Wednesday, but I guess I just wasn't thinking about it. I'm like, oh my goodness. Now, I don't have enough wood to do all the way around, so I'm just going to do two. I don't want to have to sit here and mess with it. These are just pieces of those that are going around the edge of the house. Hey, Karen Stern, how are you doing? I think that's what it says, Lord. All right. So what I'm going to do, there's a little half ball somewhere. Where's my half ball? Seriously, seriously. It's supposed to be the hanger on the door. Let me just get another one. These are too big. There's the little ones. No. And I'll do it blue too. Let me do it. Yeah, I'm really early today. All right, let me get this off me again. You're fine. I'm pretty good. All right, so we're gonna glue this little dot on. I don't know what I did with the other one. I'm sure I'll find it at some point. All right, so that's just kind of like the little hanger, because I'm gonna make a little hanger. Let me do the smaller one. I did 2 sizes. Hey, Darlene, how are you doing? So we're gonna put a dot here and a dot here. I'm gonna cut part of this off, but because I don't know what size I need. All right, let's see here. Cut that off. And this is gonna hang around the door. It's gonna say welcome. All right, let's see. All right, so we'll let it dry, but it says welcome on the little sign. And we'll put it on last, okay? I don't want it to fall or anything. We're gonna go ahead and put our little sticks on. I guess I could take some glue. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put some wood glue on here and some hot glue. And we're just gonna do that. Just like that. And it really is a little bit too thick, but see how it's like that? I may go back and do blue, but of course most of it's going to be covered up with these little things right here. So what I'm going to do is just lean this over, and we're just going to glue these on. I don't know if I want to do all of them with wood glue. I'm just going to do hot glue, I think. I don't think it's going to come undone. We'll see. So we're going to take some different sizes. Wait a minute. I'm going to move this because I want it down a little further. It has to start at the bottom. We're going to go a little bit on top of the other one. And put a good dab of glue on there. Let's see. And we're putting them pretty much the same on the back, and they're going to be standing out some. Let's see here. We're going to do like this. We're going to keep going. Okay. We're going to keep going. We're just going to see how this works. Now, I just cut these out back there in the garage. We're going to do 2 of these. We're going to do a straight one. And just keep going. And we're just wanting them different. Oh, we're going to have to do the fronts too. That's not going to work because we can see the inside. Well, we'll just do that in a minute. Now, I'm going to take one of these and go up underneath here. That way it'll be a little staggered. Now I'm putting these on top of each other like this. And I'm putting these just a little bit too far back, but oh well. All right, look at it from the front, okay? Like this. And then we're going to keep going just a little bit down the side, so we got plenty. I'll have to repaint underneath here. Let me get another stick of glue. Hey, Donna McNair, how are you doing? Well, I thought I was almost out. Now, we're just going to see how this works. I'm going to go down just a little bit further on it. I'm going to put one of these up underneath here. And hopefully that's good enough. Looks like it. Now, I'm going to lay this down, and we're going to try to paint the underneath side since I messed it up. Hey, Christy, thank you for sprinkling. I need the dark color for this. It's good to see y'all here. And Joanne. I got all these glue boogers. Let's see if I can get them off with the heat tool. Looks like I can. Heat on, girl. Heat on. painting my glass over here. Okay. Even if it looks a little darker or lighter in areas, I don't guess it really matters. Let's just see what we can do. Now, if I come on tomorrow, then I've got a different craft. And I've got one for Saturday. I'm in an event. So I've got a springy event. Oh, well. Okay. There. Got one over here I didn't do. Let's see. Okay. So far, this is the way it is. Okay. Which is kind of neat. It's kind of cool. And I had a few extra. So if I decide to put these little pieces in there, which I guess I could. I use scissors to cut that. And it just basically cuts it. Cut it a little more. Yeah, we could do that. Let's see. And then cut. That way it'll be a square at the bottom, right? Jeez. Come on. All right. Really? All right, let's see. Let me do it with these ones. This one must be thicker. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, let me get some of this paint on here. A little bit. Come on, I don't want to have to pour any more on there. All right. I need to take one of those fairies that I had, and they're upstairs somewhere. It's turning out cute. I hope so. It's getting there, isn't it? All right. I want to take a brown, a darker brown. Let me see. Here's the burnt umber. I used those other ones on there because I was going to paint it, but I like the way this looks, so I just want to do some of this. And I'm just going to take this flat brush and put some some darker lines on here, like wood would be. Need to see about doing that. Might not have enough brown. I might have to get some more. One more right there. I got just enough paint. See, now it looks like a little wood door, right? Just like that. And then we're going to take this, okay? This is some clay. It's a soft sculpt clay. It says air dry modeling compound. So we're going to use that. Get this out of the way. Now this will be painted brown like the door. Hey, Gary. I didn't eat my Wheaties. I know. You talking about me trying to mess with that? Sure didn't. All right, so what I'm gonna do, move this over here. We're just gonna take this and roll it into a long tube. I might have got too much. We have to do it enough. We're gonna put it around the window and around. And it doesn't matter. It's got some dirt on it because this isn't a clean area right here. Thank you for painting the page, Vicky. Let me see if this is enough to go around this. All right, almost. So we got to do it a little bit thinner. Thanks for the hearts. All right, let's see. That's good enough. So what we're going to do is just take some hot glue. Hopefully this is going to work because it is still wet, okay? But I'm going to show it to you. Let me just kind of put it together here. Now it's holding it. Okay, now I'm going to be painting it brown, but we have to wait on it to dry. So you can use just a piece of wood that's just out in your yard or whatever. Now I'm going to take just a little bit and we're just going to roll it in the hands, but of course it's better on the table because it'll be the right size. See, this is kind of getting the dents in my hand and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to try to do this. I guess it's pretty clean now. Might as well just go on and do it on here, right? You can use whatever you got. I'm trying to do it a little bit thinner. I don't want it to be real thick like the top. Now let me see here if this will go around this. Almost, not quite. Let's see if we can do it thinner and get it all the way around. We're getting there. Spread it a little bit thinner so it'll go all the way. All right, let's see. It's a little... Let's see. All right, we want to make sure that we get it right around the yellow Hopefully that'll be okay. I'm going to try to squish that on there so it looks like one piece. All right, there's that part, but we're going to put it a little cross in the middle so it looks more like a window. But let me get a little bit more of this. We're just going to make a thinner piece. Ooh, that one's really bad thin. Not good, not good. So let me see. Just like that. And I'm just going to put a little line through here. Like this. This one isn't going to be too perfect here. Let me get a little more. Let's see what I can do. We're going to do a little area. And then we're going to take another little piece and make another one. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. Whoops, come back here. All right. Seriously? All right, let's... Now when it's... I'll be posting a photo of the finished product. Now, there's that. Hey Diana, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to put this back in here, and I'll have to put this inside of a container so it does not dry out. It's that soft kind of like pixie dough. All right, and then we're going to put this across here. So I'm going to barely put any glue on there. All right. And then it says, welcome. So there it is, but these are going to be brown right here. Thank you, Kim. But isn't it cute? But when it dries, then I'll put the brown paint on there. Thank you for painting the page. I appreciate it. I think it turned out cute. Now this is the bottom part that it's supposed to sit on. That way it's got a bottom. And it looks a lot better. Thank you, Bonnie. So thank y'all for being here. I'm going to put a little bit of wood glue on here. Let's see. There. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Donna. So this just makes it look cuter. And then it's just got the brown on the back. Thank you, Pat. So this was simple. If anybody, you didn't even have to do it this way. You could do it just straight across or whatever with a piece of wood and then put these little pieces on here. I was trying to look for my shims and I couldn't find the shims, so I ended up using this, which it comes in a package and it's, of course, this long. It's a foot long. So you just need that and a little bit of dough. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Thank you, Miss Jerry. Appreciate y'all being here. And I will come on probably tomorrow. I don't know. If something, you know, happens and I can't come on tomorrow, then I'll let y'all know on the Telegram page. I will post the Telegram again. So if you're not on there, then please follow on there. And then you'll get messages when I come on live and stuff, because today wasn't planned. I just thought it was Thursday. So anyway, yeah, but happy Wednesday to you too, Bonnie. Oh my goodness, because I was going to do this, but I got this other craft that's going to be really cute tomorrow, or either, you know, another day. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, Kim. And y'all have a good evening. I may come on tomorrow, or it may be Saturday that I see y'all the next time, okay? You have a good day. Bye-bye.